Well, now we turn to more on a Bloomberg exclusive. We've learned that Goldman Sachs executives will collect over $100 million in stock bonuses next month. Now, this is a delayed payoff from last year in their record-setting 2007 bonuses. Bloomberg News reporter Michael Moore broke the story, and he joins me now here in the studio with more. Michael, where is the award coming from? I suppose whenever you hear numbers of this sort going to executives, particularly at Goldman Sachs, there's always a lot of question marks.
Right. And as you mentioned, this is coming from the 07, largely from the 07 awards, which were record-setting and may be a record for all time as we've seen comp come down. But they paid cash at that time, and they also paid restricted stock, which was restricted for 3 years. And so all of that is coming due now, all the restricted stock.
And restricted stock is it's sort of par for the course in terms of Wall Street bonuses. Very often, a small portion is given in cash up front, and then there are various forms of stock, typically with some restrictions associated with them. Right.
And so what's unique about this is just the size of it. 07 was their record year in terms of payouts, and so having that all come due at one time, now they're starting to stagger it a little more. So some 09 bonuses will be paid out over 3 years in equal installments. This was all at once coming due this year. So even if bonuses come down for this year, these executives aren't going to really be hurting because they have that big stock.
Right, they have their restrictions, sort of prior years payoffs being paid out now. What is this? How does this bode for future years? I mean, this was paid out in prior years, agreed upon, factored into their balance sheet and their cash flow statements and projections for profitability. But could we see this changing going forward?
I think one of the changes you'll see is just the dollar amounts are coming down. They went way down in 08, rebounded a little last year. Now we're hearing they're down again. Bonuses across the street looking to be down 20 to 30%, so a decent amount. And also, I think, there are, in addition to these restricted stock units, there are stock options that they have. You're seeing fewer of those now, more in the restricted stock units. Those options, while they're getting them now, they won't likely use them because they're still underwater.
And I know they can be quite valuable, especially because if a stock's actually been rising during that period of time, what was, say, a $10 million bonus could easily turn into a $30 million bonus when it's actually released from its restrictions. So sometimes it's difficult to read the numbers, but regardless, they're big. All right. Thanks so much, Michael, for giving us the latest on that, and congrats on breaking this story.